Ron, what's our policy on, last week, the county started with payloaders, started pushing snow, and, say you got a brand new fence, and our operators, push the snow so back it bends the post over and tears the fence up. What's our policy?
They need to let us know, and then we'd typically we'd turn that into an insurance company and let the insurance company know what the issues are.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they aren't pushing through the fence, but
well, I got a call Friday, and the guy was, and I called Mike right away.
Okay.
And Mike dealt with it, but he was, it wasn't on his property. He was running, livestock or horses on this guy, and they just really, and nobody ever complains that there's no fence there. I mean, people might question the practicality of making, bigger, but people never complain about that getting off the road and the road staying dry in the spring. And so, but people don't complain if there's no fence there, or if it's an old crappy fence.
They don't have any use for it.
But if it's a good fence, or if there's livestock in, and this gentleman contacted his insurance company and contacted me, and I think Mike sent Charlie out there, or somebody, and they cut an edge along the inside so that the horses couldn't jump out. And I think they dealt with it that way, but anyway, it just seems to me if we wreck the fence by being so aggressive. I mean, this is way, there's probably snow 7, 8 foot, 10 foot inside the fence line. If it was my fence,
I mean, what you
it's not usually what the maintainers, when the maintainers buck it back, we never get these. That's usually not that severe, but when they get in there with a payloader and drive, the payloader, the tracks are almost plugged. It's, I don't know if it's the right thing.
I think a couple pieces of our property, they got in and used the maintainer in the field. They went in.
Nobody ever. I've never had anybody complain about that. It bunches up residue. That I've never had. Since I've been on the board, I've never had people complain.
Well, most times they're supposed to be getting permission, or at least they're supposed to have asked in the past. And I don't know.
I don't know if they.
I don't know if they adhere to that.
They were in.
But anyway, I wanted to pass. And
I mean, I didn't care that much. But I think they better be getting permission.
I mean, I think sometimes what happens is they've had permission on the landowner, and then the landowner changes, and then they just still assume they've got permission. I don't think anybody checks that out real close either. But they got to be careful when they're doing that they don't, like you say, get a lot of residue back pushed out.
But anyway,
so what you described,
our policy is that if there's damage to the fence that needs to be taken care of, we've got insurance that takes care of that.
I mean, it gets to be, an insurance company makes the decision, but if we're actually pushing snow, hard snow, back and pushing through a fence, I would say normally our insurance company's going to say we're liable for that. If we're winging snow and it's the wing coming off the end of the wing, and we're 10 foot from the fence, but it pushes more of a pile up on top of the fence, and then the weight of snow melting, takes the fence down, then they're probably going to say that's not.
That's not. It's when we get in the ditch with a payloader. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't know the situations here whether whoever was running the payloader was familiar with the area or not. Some of those operators know where where there are fences and where there aren't. Once they're covered up with snow, you don't know. And so the operator.
Well, you could tell her there's fence.
On further down.
Yeah. I was curious about that.
Anything else?
I don't have anything else, I guess. I'll check and make sure. Maybe Mike already gave you people, the county insurance company name, give them and then try to call to report it.
Yeah, I didn't get back to Mike, 'cause I think, he took care of it. Jim, he was worried about his horses getting out.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay.
Any
You
other?
have evaluations finished for them?
We've got a few of them that we worked on, but I need to,
That's what you said last time, and the time before.
I need to put more effort into that. I'll try to get more of those done.
It's pretty soon that equates to a devaluation in pay.
There's going to be time for negotiations, they would bring that up.
And they always bring it up, don't they?
Yeah, that's absolutely has to be done before that, because they're asking to remove it last time.
It's not a fun thing for anybody.
Like Chris or, somebody like that could, he's part of it.
Yeah, that's right. You'll have to.
He'd have to abstain from not being involved.
And I still haven't made any decisions on
Yeah.
what we're going to do with Donnie's position yet.
They put him in the hospital yesterday, huh?
Oh, yeah, I think he went out, somebody said he went out Friday.
They took him to Fort Dodge yesterday.
And they took him in, I think maybe he was out here. So,
Any other new or old business?
No.
Not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
We're adjourned.